at Stay with Stacy Slade. This is Hazy. She's 8 weeks old today. She's gonna help us out with a potty training video because she's starting potty training today. Aren't you, kiddo? So we'll do a few different videos, some with success, some without. Can't promise that she'd potty on every video, but I can talk about what I'm doing, how I prepare for potty training, and what I'm committed to do, because I know it's a commitment. It's a commitment in consistency, a schedule, making sure I don't fail my puppy if I have an accident. I saw it. If I have an accident, then I know it's my fault. I'm the one that has to dictate the schedule and make sure we get outside. So, hoping it only takes a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks at the very maximum if we have some setbacks. But we'll keep you included. What I wanted to show you in the house, go run and play, is what I have by my back door. We run out our deck. I have 2 stairs down to some grass. So it's pretty easy for us to get out there. Every morning I have a headlamp. If it's dark, it is winter, so have a headlamp so I can make sure that her poo is solid and that she's peeing and that we're doing good, so I can see what we're doing. I have a hat because it's cold out here. I live in the Northwest. It's January. And I have my coat right here ready for me to grab. So I can run out the house. I always have slip-on shoes with rubber bottoms. I can run out in the grass if I need to. My slippers, I have slip-on rubber shoes I use, all different sorts of things, but I make it easy. And I even have little treats in my pocket. I don't leave them up here because it's too tempting to teach a dog how to counter surf. So I keep food off the counters, but I usually have them in my pocket. So I'm ready. And I'm ready to get this puppy outside of my house, whether it's raining or snowing, which it was last week, to make sure we can be successful. And the more continuous, consistent I am about getting her outside, getting her to potty outside, the faster she'll get potty trained. So have fun with me through the process, and happy potty training. I want to talk a little bit today, and I'll do a few different videos as I wrangle a puppy, a little bit about potty training. So here we have Hazy. She's 8 weeks old today. It's very exciting. She's not leash trained yet, so I don't have her on a leash, but we're still going to talk about potty training. Usually you want to potty train on a leash. So a few things about potty training is notice I have a jacket on, is have your jacket by the door. You got to be able to run at a moment's notice out the door and go get your puppy out to potty. So the other thing I'll show you is I have shoes that are slip-on. They're rubber garden shoes, and I can slip them on and run out the house. So I don't have to worry about lacing up shoes, which I don't wear laces around puppies anyway. I have really great rubber shoes. I have slippers without any ties or anything. So I get this. So leave it, good girl. So I pull her off of me. I just ask her to leave it. Same up here. We just keep doing that because she's a puppy, and that's what they do. They do it for a while and then they stop. But for potty training, so it's important. The #1 key to potty train quickly is consistency. Every day, all the time, to do the same thing with your puppy. Never vary it. So if you vary something, it will set you back because your puppy is trying to understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish with them. So the more you have a schedule, the more you have everything dialed into when you wake up. Like when I wake up, when I'm potty training a puppy, I'm wearing pajama pants, a shirt. I might throw a sweatshirt on that's a zip up. And as I get out the house, I grab my jacket and my hat if it's cold out, and I can stand out here in my jacket waiting for her to potty. And it's the first thing I do when I roll out of bed. I literally roll out of bed, put on a sweatshirt, throw my feet into my slippers that have rubber bottoms so I can run outside, and I grab her and we're like, come on, let's go, and we run outside the house. It's very exciting. And of course, right when she wakes up, she has to potty. So when I'm out here, I do suggest you have your puppy on a leash. Don't have to, and I tell her, I'm like, go potty. I'll say it once or twice just so she knows what we're doing. She really doesn't know what that means yet, but I'm just introducing it to her. When she finally does go potty, I'll say, good potty, good potty. And I might give her a little bit of a treat Like I have a little jerky treat, just a tad bit to praise her for going. So Hazy. So I want her to go. This is not a party time. I don't have a party. I don't make this about playing. I stand here pretty unexcited, watching her do her thing. And come here, Hazy. And let her do her thing. And she walks around the yard. Come here, girl. And I might, a lot of times you'll experience this, they lay down. And you're kind of like, okay. So I might walk to another part of the yard. And she follows, because they're puppy dogs. And then we walk to this side of the yard. And she follows. So I just try and keep things exciting. Now we've all had those times where we're out here for 45 minutes and they don't potty. Well, if I'm out here for 10 minutes and there's nothing else really exciting except my pant leg, leave that, we'll go back inside and we'll try again a little bit. But if you have your schedule, you know when your dog, you'll know when your puppy needs to go. So I know she needs to go first thing in the morning. And when they're around playing, if she gets up from sleeping, I take her straight out. If she starts to like go away from the playing and she's sniffing is a big key, I pick her up and we run out of the house. It's okay to pick them up. Or I'm like, Hazy, 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 and we leave the house. So it's being able to read your dog, having clothes and a jacket close to the door so you can get out of the house quickly. It's almost like a little fire drill. So getting out as quick as you can and giving them some praise. But if she starts doing this when I'm really working on her getting to potty, I'll go in because clearly she's distracted, or I'll just become really unexciting and she'll leave my pant leg alone because I'm not moving, not exciting, and she's gonna go find a pine cone. So I walk around, so my key is to kind of walk around, let her go around the yard, and if she's clearly not interested in sniffing and pottying, see how I just kind of go down and remove her teeth? I know she's gonna do it. So I don't get mad at her. I'm just like, no, this is not what we're doing. And if she doesn't potty, if she lays down like she did right now, we'll go back in the house and we'll try a little bit later. Right now, because I bred Hazy, she's been living here, I know her, I guess, circadian rhythms is, I know she potties once during the night. So as an 8-week-old puppy, she's gonna go into a crate, start crate training soon. As I'll set my alarm for probably 3 a.m., get up, go out, have her potty, and go back to bed and wake up at 7, where we sprint out the house, first thing, grab my jacket, sit out here in my pajama pants, and I'm like, go potty, and then she'll go, come on, Hazy. And so that's how I potty train. But the biggest thing, I'll go back to what I said originally, is consistency. Same schedule, same thing, having it in the same area so she knows on the grass we potty. And if you have variabilities, there are variabilities within all of this. So more people, different routine, different schedule, different way of doing it. I strongly suggest you always stay out here and know that your puppy pottied. A lot of people throw the dog out the back door and say they'll go. They don't necessarily all the time. So you gotta make sure they go. So, check it out, verify, trust but verify. The other part is this, don't chew on that. Hey, Hazy, you're making it shake. You goofball. This is not a party time. Well, this is for her, I just got home. But when you're out at 3 a.m. in the morning, if this behavior starts happening, I would pick her up, say, okay, we're done. If I've been out here for 5 or 10 minutes and she hasn't pottied, I'd be like, you know what, you're just having too much fun with this. This is not playtime. We're not gonna have a party. We're gonna go inside. So you wanna make sure that they are actually trying to potty and focused. So if you're getting up 2 and 3 times during the night, your dog might have a UTI. You might be doing a schedule. She's jumping at the camera. Come here, Hazy. I know, you don't know what that is yet. That you want to check out, get your dog checked out by a vet. A UTI, the symptoms of a UTI can be, not all inclusive, little small pee, like they pee a couple different times everywhere. That's indicative of a UTI. They're painful, they have blood in their urine, and they're just peeing a lot. Ow! 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 We'll go go over bite inhibition another day. So the other thing is some people use potty pads when they're potty training. I have found with the many puppies I have raised, with a large breed anyway, small breeds are very different to potty train, is that I don't need the pee pads. They confuse the issue. I want my dog to potty outside, and if I do anything to train my dog to potty inside, that's what they think they can do. So my advice is to lose the pee pads. That is what's worked for me. You might have found something different. Ow! 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 So that's how I potty train. And I'll do another follow-up as she gets bigger. We're working on this more. We've been fairly successful, and then we're starting crate training this week. So we'll get to really down and dirty with the potty training. So, hi, Hazy. What? She goes, hi, everyone. So we'll have more training, we'll have more follow-up. Please ask questions. It's not cut and dry, but the biggest thing I can say is consistency and not making this a playtime like it clearly has been for her. But as an 8-week-old puppy, I can't make her do anything. So it'd be great if she pottied while we were having this conversation. And I couldn't praise her, but she's gonna lay down because she's an 8-week-old puppy. Anyway, enjoy your puppies. Potty training should last, I want to say 2, maybe 3 weeks if you're still having an accident every once in a while. But if you have 100% consistency, you're on it. The way I look at it, if my dog has an accident in the house, come here, Hayes, then I know it's my fault. I didn't get her out. So just think of it that way, that your puppy's trying to do what they know how to do, and when they learn the right place to go, they're gonna go there, right? Good girl. All right, happy training, and Hazy and I will be back.